Mind spray concept.
Yeah, we are the New World Side Order, chilling with Emmo.
You can check this out right here on Underground TV, y'all.
Yeah.
Mind spray.
Yo, what's going on? Underground TV here in the place to be. This episode, we're featuring my people's concept Crazy E, also known as the New World Side Order. See what's up, fellas?
What up? New World Side Order in the house, 2020, the year 2009, New York City.
How you been?
What's the deal?
All right. So let the people know, what is the New World Side Order all about?
Well, the New World Side Order consists of myself, C.O.N.C.E.P.T from the year 2020, the Crazy Air Carthage from the year 2020,
Yeah.
all production by DJ Quasar from the year 2020, and we also mess with DJ Halo and DJ Milk Money from the year 2020.
We're a piece to the whole crew. So how did all of this come together?
Well, you know, we've been down ever since we started Mind Spray back in the past.
Mind Spray Crew?
Yeah, that's right.
Now we do.
If you don't know, better ask somebody. And pretty much, you know, the year 2020, it's very devastated. Basically, hip-hop is outlawed. We have been demonized as terrorists. And so Crazy and I were outlaws in the future for continuing making hip-hop, you know. And so because everything was so bad back then, we linked up with an alien hybrid who had time travel capabilities. He sent us back in time. Unfortunately, we don't know how to get back to the future, but we are in the past now battling the shadow government who dominate the whole world in the future. So we could not defeat them in the future, so we had to come back in the past to defeat them.
All right. And what's up with the protective spacesuits and all of that? What's that about?
Well,
In the future, it's like the nuclear war. There's like a big nuclear war. We got roaches and pigs that's like trying to get us. They're mutated. They got brains and whatnot. They freaking use some type of electric thing. They get it, get them to like mutate their brains so they start thinking, and that mixed with the nuclear energy that's still floating around. You can't live without these things.
in the
You know what I
future.
mean? Like in certain areas,
Exactly.
and it's crazy, man. But like a lot of
So in
places.
the year in 2020, it's like hard to I guess survive without these suits.
Exactly. And you see, the thing is that
Yeah,
you have to.
they did that much.
Yes, there's like a whole corporation in the future that makes these suits where you have to, you know, be a licensed citizen to keep getting the upgrades. But because we're outlaws, we never got the upgrades. So like, basically the toxic polluted air, a little bit over time has gotten into our systems, and we've mutated to the point where we can't breathe the fresh air from the past, but we also need these for the future. So since we came back in time, basically our life depends on wearing these suits.
One of the reasons we came back in time, you know?
Yeah, exactly. So
it's just gonna keep mutating, and like, nah, we gotta do something about this. And we met CAJOCOMMUNICATIONS.
yeah, that's our alien buddy. He couldn't make it today.
Yo.
Repeat his name. What's his name again?
CAJOCOMMUNICATIONS.
All right.
That's his real name. That's not funny, man.
Yeah.
All right.
He gets
That's
mad
not
about
funny,
that.
man.
But
Yeah.
CAJOCOMMUNICATIONS, that's his name.
All right.
And like he hooked us up with the thing that got us back in time, and yeah, we're here now.
So the music that you got, I mean, what's the name of the first single?
It's the self-titled, the New World Side Order EP, DVD. You know, we got sent back in time in 2008. All throughout 2008, we made 7 dope tracks. We also made a bunch of music videos to go along with it.
All right.
And, you know, we're just trying to, it's right here. It's coming out May 14th, you know? And basically...
So that's the EP, DVD, all in one.
Right, and you see, because we are outlaws from the future, and it's like, you know, we aren't like trying to be like crazy revolutionaries, but it's just like we've been put in a place where we have the opportunity to come back in time to battle the shadow government. Now, because the shadow government is very elusive, it's very hard to explain exactly who they are. But we know for a fact that they don't like us because just the general vibration of our music, like the beats with the lyrics, it disrupts their communications, you know what I mean, their weapons, like everything, their infrastructure. Every time our music plays, just the vibration going out in the universe defeats them. So the more our music is played, it's defeating them. And it's not like, you know, that we're coming with like revolutionary lyrics. Like we do, you know, we like to spit about everything, you know what I mean? But, you know, at the end of the day, it's just like, me and Crazy E are just your average Joes, you know? We like to burn trees, we like to drink, you know, we love women and sex and titties and all that stuff, and we like partying, you know?
But there's more to the music.
But there's more to the music than that. But at the same time, too, it's like, you know, we got a party song, and as long as people are feeling the music and they're playing it, it's still defeating the shadow government.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Because as long as it's hip-hop, you know what I mean? That's it.
What do you think about all of these categories in the music today? You have underground music, you have conscious music, you have party music, you have street music. What do you think about all the categories?
Well, I think that's what makes music so beautiful, is that we can have as many genres as we really want. It's all about, like, unfortunately for the corporations, it's all about who makes the most money. You know what I mean? So, like, you could do you got your conscious rappers that are pretty good. You got your mainstream rappers, but there's some mainstream rappers that are conscious, but they just don't let you know that because they're mainstream. You know, we're not really listening. We're not even trying to check for some of these new guys that's out there. But it's all about what you make it. You know what I mean? It's like that's what makes music so beautiful. We can have as many genres as we want. You know what I mean? What do you want to be on? If you want that to be on top, you gotta do put in some more effort. You know what I mean?
I mean, at the end of the day, hip-hop should just be real. You know what I mean? That's it. You know, you should not be, you know, trying to put on the persona of what sells because that's what you want to do. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't come out because like, oh, well, the record labels want a thug with a gun and jewelry and women and crystal, so I need to do that. No, that's fake and that's weak. And we identify that in our music, you know? And we put a stop to that. But you know what I mean? Like, there's definitely, like, you know, if dudes have been through some real street stuff and they want to explain it and they want to be creative about it and it's real, like, more power to you. You know what I mean? Like, but I will say this, the shadow government, before they demonized hip-hop and turned us into terrorists, which we are not, their first step towards defeating this is basically the commercialized hip-hop, you know, like they're trying to like kill it like disco, but they can't, you know what I mean? So that's what they realized, that they were trying to kill it by bringing all these whack suckers, and it was like, it wasn't working, so then they had to like, okay, plant a bomb in a building and then blame it on MCs, you know what I mean? And like, and then it just got straight up outlawed because they tried to water it down so that people would not be feeling it anymore, but that didn't work.
We don't look at the suits real quick. We don't look at some of the technicals, because the way they put the suit together was very ingenious. They have the microphones in here. They got the 40 ounces over here.
Yeah, you know,
it's like y'all going through a hip-hop time capsule.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Well, it's just, you know, like this is, I'll break it down for Crazy E.
It helps us breathe.
Yeah, it helps us breathe and it also hydrates us. Like, we can't drink water. Like,
water really messes with us.
Yeah, like, Crazy and I are already on our, like, 40th 40 for the day.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
chlorine, they outlawed that, and so...
yeah, but this is his tactical vest. You see, this is good against laser blasts. You know what I mean? Because when the mutant pig cops come for us, they got lasers.
Yo, the ladies,
you know? And this extra, his external suit here, this is what protects him from basically all types of radiation and pollution. You know, and the masks here, they filter the air so that we can breathe, that we need a little bit of toxic in our air, but we need it still purified. So that's what filters everything. And then, you know, this tube here is what keeps us hydrated and ready to rock and roll.
Ready to rock and roll. They got the boombox over here.
Yeah, that's how we communicate through people because, you know, we can't take the suits off. We sleep, we eat in these, you know what I'm saying? We put our blunts in the side, you know, it's like...
yeah, it works out pretty well.
Yeah.
We've made like a little bit of holes and stuff. That's why, like, we need to do this as quickly as possible.
But yeah.